Oh shit, this is the final guy.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, beat this game. Cancel the stream. Beat the game. Smoke.
I'm defeating
Lord Malroth. Yeah, why not? No, I'm going to love him to death.
I came in the hope of defeating the Lord. No, I came to be his friend.
I came to love him. Kya, 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 kya.
A dog's body, huh?
Been a while, huh? The Master of Destruction! Vegeta, no! The Saiyan Pride, no!
Oh, there he is. Dang.
Damn.
He's got a snake for a tail. I never noticed that.
I like the skull. Damn, he's got a weird penis. Damn, he's just laughing in the background. That's funny. The new true ogre.
Baby skills are pretty good. Ooh. Not much damage. Yep. Hit me a couple times there, so not. Woo! Dodge that one.
Getting too greedy. You gotta get that Dark Soul skill.
He probably has phases.
They usually do.
Phew. I can get a couple extra hits in if he does the fireball. Man, I'm just barely dodging
Honestly,
those.
harder
He hit me
than any
one.
Dark
Oh,
Soul.
he got me with a fireball.
He died as soon as he hit you.
I knew a new phase was kicking in because he did a little stagger. Got a little greedy. Because I have the heroes on.
What have I done?
No, bro, he's in it.
Hit him while he's dying. Dude said, hit your best friend.
Yeah, I know. Pushback shot, yeah. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna do that shit. Oh.
Nice. It's got some cool movement. Damn, hit him in his weird penis. Oh! Fireball. Get back on that weird penis.
Man, this is like the first like real fight I've been in.
Yeah, right? You haven't fought like this.
Dragon Quest is notorious for not bringing the real guns.
Don't you dare accuse me of getting into it. I'm just watching because he's hitting his weird penis, that's all. Where's his balls level? Like the time he admitted he liked Sekiro? Man, you're cruising for a ban, bro. You better be posting more of that doggo because holy fuck, you're cruising for a ban right now. You're gonna get yourself stabbed with talk like that, son. Best watch it. Nice.
Oh yeah, more hit times, please. Man, look at that! Look, that is a weird thing he's doing.
Whoa.
He's doing the mating dance.
He's doing. It's like the new Tekken players doing pop-offs, right? It's like the new Tekken players doing pop-off. It's fucking. Damn! It's a preview of Evo. Your face when you beat little Majin.
Oh, wow, that didn't work. I guess I'm doing that. He dead.
He dead. Boop.
Now I get to fight him. All right.
It's just a corpse? Freak.
I'm the freak.
I'm gonna rip your head off, freak.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Pillage his backside?
Keep examining him.
He's vulnerable. Oh, there you go.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. Damn, you get to play Malroth? Ooh, he's a monk now. I remember. I have to not be such a little bitch. I remember.
There he is.
Go to the light.
Go to the light. Good, there's nothing else to trick me into going into the wrong light.
The light is good. The light is good. No, get away from the light.
Oh, I have to examine it.
Examine that light.
I have to examine the light.
Reach out and touch it. Oh shit! I touched that weird penis.
I have his old hammer too from the start of the game, so hopefully that'll. I can give that to him, and then we can start beating up.
It's gonna give it to him, all right. Hit it with the hammer. Question mark? Huh? Damn, high five!
Oh yeah!
Are you fucking kidding me? He high-fived him to life?
Oh yes!
What the hell?
Behind a piece of material too.
Wow, he high-fived him back into existence. Are you sure this isn't Double Dragon? Holy shit. That's pretty good. I'll give it up. He high-fived him back to life. Resurrection spell. Don't need it. Let me just high-five a guy. Jeez. I should have saw that coming. They've been high-fiving this whole game. High-fiving white guys.
Oh snap.
Reburn?
To be reborn. Yes, we're gonna do the long waits now.
Oh yeah, because that takes forever.
I have only one purpose. To destroy. Now hold on a minute. Let me give Malroth his
mallet.
Yeah, his mallet.
Let me have my mallet back. That's it. I'm getting me mallet. Okay. Takes forever.
Oh.
Forever.
Ugh. Do we get to fight him here, though? I mean, he is pretty big. Maybe I have to hop in my ship and shoot him.
Just throw a barrel at it.
The first thing I will destroy is you! Oh, man. Corny dialogue.
Takes forever for this fucking text.
That's snake penis, though.
Malroth. Hargon. Hargon's got a hard on. Okay, I need to figure out how I'm going to put this thing together.
Oh, more text waiting. This isn't good.
I wonder what they were thinking when they did this part. They're just like, people like to wait on text. Let's make them wait a lot. It shall be done.
Still making the Sentinel, huh?
Takes a while to do this.
And that one's going to be armored.
Yeah, I do the... It takes longer to make the armored ones, but it's also just... I try and be careful about it, and yada yada. I don't like. It's so easy to break shit on this stuff, you know.
Wahahaha. Well, at least I got to skip that one real quick. Yay, it's saving for me. And this time we have to wait for the saving to get done. This game's save feature is definitely much longer than the first one. And I don't know why.
It's a bigger game. That's what I think. At least it seems a much bigger game.
I suppose.
Shit. How does this go on there?
Malroth got thrown to the other side.
And thrown to the ground.
Do I get to play Malroth again? I do get to play Malroth. No, I can't break nothing. Gotta punch things. Gotta run and punch things. I'm way over there. Any weird secrets nearby? Oh, I can't even do the map. Weird. Making sure I'm not falling into any holes Wouldn't want to fall into a hole. That would be bad. Oh, there I am. My friend, are you okay?
Me friend. Me friend.
Oh no, blood.
Is brewed.
Medicine. Ooh.
Huh? Mo?
Maybe you can. Oh man. There we go. Now Roth is gonna make a thing. What's over here? No, just a piece. Just a piece of land sticking out. Oh wow, there's actually like normal looking stuff here. Let's see. A table. Oh, there it is. There it is. It was hiding right in front of my face. Let's give it a go.
Yep.
Just build it.
Yep. See.
Build it in big letters.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Is it building?
Yep.
He's trying.
See.
It's taking a while. Huh?
Yeah. Yep. 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 See. See.
Medicinal herb. Will you take the green herb?
Oh yes.
Whoa. What you rubbing there, pal? What the fuck?
He's trying to wake him up.
Trying to rub him up? Woo.
Well, we are friends.
Yeah, friends with benefits, apparently. You have successfully rubbed me awake. Thank you, friend. I shall now return the favor and rub you.
It's a kidnapped by an ultimate ancient evil. Smile like an idiot suits you better. I want a t-shirt of my guy and Malroth high-fiving. That would be a cool
Wow.
shirt.
Jesus Christ. See, if I was a professional streamer, I would commission somebody to make a shirt of us dressed as those two high-fiving on the shirt.
Damn.
If I was a professional streamer.
Damn.
But I'm not. I'm a low-tier streamer through and through. Don't got the abilities. Don't got it. But I think I made a real good progress on this guy, so...
Yeah.
That's right. Put the thing on its back.
Okay, how do I get over there? You are on an island connected to what? I don't know. I think I have to build over there. Well, maybe... Oh, yeah, just a little. Just a... Oh, maybe not! Nice! Hop in my vehicle. Wait. I have to see the map. I'm gonna miss. I don't think they would do something that dickish in the last map. Apparently you can't. We're probably not gonna get back. I don't think they do something that dickish. It's just
You don't think it'll be unreturnable? You don't know. Sometimes they do that.
oh snap! He's tearing into reality. Alright, we get to shoot him with my ship. I don't know if I'm going to be able to dodge him much, though, because the
Damn.
ship's not very good at dodging.
It's the gummy ship stuff from Kingdom Hearts 3.
Privilege of witnessing the end of the world? I don't think so.
Probably not. It's a strange idea for the ultimate god of destruction, but I think it's probably based off of like Hindu mythology or something. A multi-handed Shiva chick that's of destruction.
Well, he probably got.
It's
well,
probably
I mean,
inspired
it's
from
not.
that.
It's not a stretch of an imagination to have multiple arms.
No, but it's a weird idea for one.
All right, more slow text can't skipping moments.
Impossible. That's part of the deal. must sit and endure. Still this guy. Yeah, I'm super fucking focused on this guy. I'm trying to get this guy in a position right. This is one of the harder things.
Oh, nice. Oh, my Yggdrasil's leaf kicked in. I can't dodge any of this.
Yeah, you just keep getting.
No, there's no. I don't have like a. What do you call it? A barrel roll. I don't have any. Or I don't have anything like that. I just have to move.
a baseball battle? See ya.
Wow. I'm gonna have to build something, right?
Let's break him with friends.
Okay. I think some of my food might be able to do some healing too. I don't necessarily have to rely on the Yggdrasil ones that I've picked.
Damn. Dang quest. That's a pretty tight, I'll give it up. That's a pretty tight victory music right there. I'll give it up. Building up more shit?
Building up more shit.
Build more shit.
God.
Another idea.
Alright. Something inspired by the castle building? Man, some sound effects are going on here. The Kazapple cannon,
That
yes.
sounds useful. Blocks the cannon. Oh, you gotta have him get close to fire it.
Yeah, he did get close, but for some reason it didn't fire on.
Shit. There it is.
There we go.
So you have to
It's a
counter.
timing
You have to
issue.
counter him before he gets it.
dead yet. You're down to a sliver of health. I have to destroy you now. More slow text. Ugh. This is really... This slow text really takes me out of it. It's a good thing I had those Yggdrasil leaves. I didn't know those did that. The team bat. Doria! Yep. Malroth gets its mojo back.
Wow.
Nice. Oh no, wait, we have to go back for the guys, the monsters on the ark. Man, this is tough.
I think I glued my guy's foot down in a bad position.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So now I'm struggling to figure out a way to get him upright so he doesn't look all strange.
Ooh, it's dark out. He's looking very yellow. Yes. Lulu's terrible. Wish I could just kick her off the island. Dumb. Leave the buggy behind. Sure. buddies just hanging around that I can get extra text from. Oh yeah. There's Brittany. The memer. Now they're all just gonna say the same stuff. I just heard some spell go off somewhere.
Sure that wasn't someone talking?
It's possible it's somebody, it's some NPC's animation or something. So it sounded like maybe there was a mob nearby.
I think I got aid position out, but it's not what I wanted. But I was wondering.
Alright, here we are. The trickiest of sticky pickles.
They're all holograms. Of course we have. Poof.
Alright, here we go. See, when he said hit me really hard, I thought it was going to be like a literal thing where I whip out my hammer and just whack him in the face. But no, it was actual combat. Hell yeah. We are the broest of bros.
Weird.
Ha!
Working on a ball. Damn, the ball's touched. Alright.
Oh!
Oh boy. Here comes the explosion.
True bros.
Their balls
True balls
touched.
let their balls touch.
Their balls touched, and now here comes the explosion.
And then they golf ball hit them off into space.
Oh boy. Quality game there we have, brother.
Those graphics. Close-ups. But they don't kiss. They do
Yeah.
high five.
Big ol' high five. You sure you didn't just play Double Dragon Builders too?
Oh man, that would have been great. Then we could have actually
Right.
co-opted.
Actually, would have been pretty sick.
All right, the credits
Oh,
is here.
it's over!
It's over!
Oh, do you still want to buy the game?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. I would have just flushed it by now.
of course you would.
Wow.
Of course.
Congratulations, you beat a shitty game. We have...
Congratulations, I played a great game.
Thanks for sticking to the tradition of
Okay,
this
maybe
stream only
slightly
being
less
shitty
than
games.
It's still pretty great.
Oh, man. Well,
Okay.
usually this is the part where you would review it.
Yeah, it's hard for me to say anything new that I haven't said while I was playing it.
That's okay.
Right.
This is the part where you condense all those thoughts into a final
Okay,
form.
so in a number of ways, this game is better than the first game. But at the same time, I feel like it drags on a little too long. The Skelecatraz part was... that wasn't really
Unwelcomed.
needed. That was not
very
welcome.
unwelcomed.
There's just a few things I don't like about the game. One of them is, of course, as we saw, the slow text. I did not like that. We encountered it several
that sucked.
times. That really sucked. I don't like how the part where you actually freeform build has enemies attacking all the time. That's bullshit. Like, well,
You
I
just
know
wanna
that's
build,
the
man.
story, but I just want to fucking build. I don't want to have monsters attacking all the time. Keep that separate. When it comes to the island where I just fuck around in, keep that separate. Like, that's all I ask. What else sucked? They still did not figure out how to make, ceilings and roofs see-through. They should have figured out how to do that. Because that wasn't in the first game, and it was terrible.
It was terrible in this, too.
And it's terrible in this one because they still didn't have it.
Huh.
And it's like, why wouldn't you do something like that? Like, all the old NES games had it. Why couldn't they do it in this one?
It doesn't seem like a hard thing to come up with.
No, there's plenty of solutions for it in plenty of games I've played. I could, let's see. Do I really have to name off any games?
If you
I
can
don't
think of any, but
Like,
I mean...
well, the first thing I thought of was Ultima Online,
There you
because there's a lot of assets in that game, and you can do a thing where you can have like a circular area where your character is out to about 2 or 3 tiles that will show you what is hiding, but like behind a house or a tree or stuff like that. And that's a 20-year-old game. So, this is not unprecedented.
It's kind of ridiculous that they wouldn't have that in there.
Yeah. Let's see, what else can I complain about? I don't like that when defending your city from an attack, in the previous game it was just a matter of finding the right material that prevented most, if not all, the enemies from being able to break stuff. So it was you would be able to take them on at your leisure. And this time, you have to just stuff the sides of your base with squares. It just with whatever you have, just dirt, whatever, just stuff it. And that acts more like a blade of armor rather than a reflector. Let's see what else kind of. Well, That's
It really seemed like, in general, you grinded a lot more.
yes, definitely.
Uh-oh. More shit, huh?
This is the post game now.
Oh.
There is post game activity, and I suppose if my brother is willing, that we can do some of this on stream, or yeah, or not. It's up to you.
Well, what
I
are you
guess.
doing?
Well, I'm trying to think of other things to criticize this game about. And of
You're
course,
the one
he
reviewing
mentioned-
it. I'm the
Yeah.
innocent bystander caught in the crossfire. You're the one that's
I mean, I
reviewing
would
it.
like to keep playing.
We'll keep playing.
Okay, thanks.
But I'm turning off the stream. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
We'll-
fine too. I
We'll
don't
go
care.
a while. It's
just
only
post-game
2:00.
stuff,
There's
right?
like nothing going on. Though,
Yeah.
is the thing. And if I can spend time with my stream, I want to. So
That sounds good.
I don't care.
All right. Yeah, the grind. You mentioned the grind. It's not necessarily the number of items you need, although that did kind of feel the case with the last island there that I was working on. In the final island, you don't have regular resources. You have to go dig up Malroth's like leftover skin, his teeth, his thorns, whatever. You dig them up, you gather a bunch of them, and then you take them to an altar where it will automatically make material for you. You do need a lot of material for that one, but it's actually pretty easy to get it pretty fast. So it's not too bad, but it's definitely edging on a case of it's a lot of work. So, yeah, and then overall, I would say overall throughout this entire game, I feel like the length of it was just in the sheer number of things to do. I felt like things really dragged on in the first island. The second island was less bad. The third island was also less bad. And the fourth island was just unique enough that it didn't feel too bad either. It was really just the first island that felt too long. The rest of them did not feel quite as long. And the themes of them were at least different enough that I didn't feel like there was enough. You
didn't overstay your welcome.
Yeah, it didn't overstay the welcome on those islands. Let's see, what else can I criticize it about?
Well, what else do you like about it, especially over the first one?
So, well, obviously, the just the quality of life stuff. The controls are roughly the same, but you have more. You have a lot of inventory. You can just collect whatever, more stacks, higher stack amounts. It tells you what components you need when you do when you have a quest or even a blueprint. It'll just say in your list what you need. You don't have to keep going back to look up the blueprint.
That's good.
That is definitely good. I do like that there was a flight mechanic. You can just fly around. I do like the underwater mechanic, but in reality, I don't like those things, but I hardly had to deal with it. It was just mostly the underwater stuff, with just a handful of exceptions. It was just, it was just kind of there. It didn't really get in the way, although it could have gotten in the way if you really wanted it to. Because water is slow. You do have a breath meter. And yeah. What else?
There's not really a whole lot of difference. What about like the whole first-person mode? That's different, right?
So that first-person mode is actually pretty handy. I had forgotten about that. There really isn't a first-person mode in the first game. You just had to deal with the controls that you got. This one you can be more precise, and first-person really lets you be precise, and that's helpful.
And you kind of need that in certain situations because the way you were trying to stack blocks.
Exactly. Yeah, I did need that in a couple of situations.
I guess they changed the system a bit how you place blocks, right? So that first person became more
a little
essential.
bit. Yeah, a little bit. It did become a little more essential. Just a little more. Not for just like maybe a couple of puzzles and a couple of building related activities. It became helpful.
So this really is just a continuation of the second game story-wise.
Yes.
It doesn't really set up the third or anything.
No, it's not going to set up the third. Chances
its
are the
own-
third game is going to be based off the third Dragon Quest. And so on and so forth.
That's interesting.
Hopefully they'll make another one. I would like it if they make another one, but that probably won't be for another couple of years.
Probably not. I mean, there's going to be DLC for this at some point.
Maybe there was not DLC for the first one. There
That's
was
true.
There was day one DLC, and that was it. It was just a code you get, and then you got a couple of free items. I really hope that this game does have... I mean, if there is going to be download content, I hope that it's something worthwhile. I would say... going back to Skelcatraz and rescuing all those people, that's one of them. The second one is going back to that Oblivion realm that I was just in and rescuing the monsters on the Ark. Because it seems kind of weird that we just kind of ended up leaving them behind. That was a little weird.
Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah, something I didn't like about I didn't like the story of having to force lock up my buddy. Obviously, this is a railroaded game, right? Oh, that's something I can complain about on this one. This one definitely felt more railroaded than the first game. The first game had more exploration elements. This one has less exploration elements. The only exploration you really need to do is to find the little puzzles for the mini medals, and they show up right on your map. They're right there. Most of them are going to be in your story. It's just a few of the other ones that are off to the side, and you don't really do a whole lot of exploring to find those anyway.
Huh.
It's not terribly hard to find them. In the first game, it felt like there were more puzzles in the first game. I felt.
It did seem like you had a lot of stopping points.
Yeah, there was just a lot of stopping points to do something. Either it's a puzzle or maybe or an NPC showed up there, something like that. This one definitely feels more concentrated, and I feel like that's kind of a drawback. But at the same time, this is trying to differentiate itself from Minecraft, and it's not the worst complaint that I can have, but it is kind of a complaint.
You know, the first one didn't seem to have much of a story. Is that right?
The first one's story was pretty basic, yeah. It was just, you showed up one day, and the world is shit, because the guy from the first game decided to buddy up with the enemy. And so you, who is supposed to be, like, not a hero, except you end up being the hero, you go out and rebuild everything and rescue everybody. It's a much simpler story.
It was pretty generic.
This story, though, I think I like this story better. It took a long time to get there, but I felt like we finally got to a story that's interesting and fun.
And now that you have beaten it, you feel like you would still buy it.
Yeah, I would still buy it.
In fact, you are going to still buy it.
Yeah. Whatever the misgivings I have for it is not enough for me to drop the game. I still want to do something in this game, with one exception. If in this final bit of stuff here, in this post-game activity, I still have to deal with monsters attacking my city while I'm still trying to build it, that might turn me off. That might turn me off. I'm definitely still buying it, but that might turn me off, and that might curb my desire to continue doing the post-game stuff.
Not exactly a deal breaker, but it's going to suck if it happens.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do a bunch of save scumming to make sure that nothing gets destroyed out of proportion,
that's the
because
shitty part about
nothing
it, right?
gets rebuilt. Unless it is part of the story, then it will get rebuilt. But if you're just out fucking around, it's not going to get rebuilt.
Yeah, that sounds kind of shitty.
Yeah. So, on with the final bit of text and stuff.
Well,
So I think about
yeah.
do I have to give a score like a dumb idiot?
Well, you're buying it. No score, but you're buying it.
Yeah, I'm
Would
buying.
you buy? But you're not buying it full price.
That's true.
So
I do get a bit of a discount.
Would you buy it full price, or are you going to buy it for, or would you say this is worth it for how much money?
If you like Dragon Quest, it's worth full price. If you don't like Dragon Quest, wait for a sale.
Like what kind of sale?
Like
$20?
Yeah, like I wouldn't wait for more than maybe half off. I think it's still worth some money. I think there's still some play value in it. It just wasn't as iterative as I was really hoping it for it to be. Oh, another criticism, another late one. Semi-criticism. I really wanted this game to really dip its toes into like Dwarf Fortress. And I felt like it's trying to do that. NPCs do have desires that I can build them towards to make them more happy, but it doesn't do anything. It's just something there to mess around with if you want to. But with Dwarf Fortress, it's a lot more critical. You have to actually pay attention to your how your dwarfs feel about things. You have to make sure that, at least enough of their needs are met. And you have to deal with a whole bunch of different factors to get their fortress going. And, of course, the random events that could happen. In this one, it's way simpler. The NPCs have needs, you fulfill their needs, and they just give you gratitude in return, and then you spend that gratitude on stuff. Like unlocking islands, which I've unlocked all but one island by now, and unlock all the recipes. The recipes for, like, designer stuff that you can do on your fuck-around island. And that's it. And I felt like it could have been a little deeper than that.
Strange.
But overall, I would say, fans of Dragon Quest are not going to be disappointed. And people who like Minecraft but perhaps don't like the story so much, maybe they can put it back. Maybe they can wait for a sale. I mean, it's not, this isn't something that's imperative unless you're both really a fan of Dragon Quest. You kind of need
to be into Dragon Quest.
Yeah, you kind of need to be into Dragon Quest, or you need to really be into Minecraft-style builders. And this one, perhaps another criticism, I feel like combat is still too simplistic. Like I mentioned, like nothing in this game has ever truly given me trouble until right down to the final boss. And you had to just get wailed on. And I'm just like, ugh.
That was required.
That's an awful requirement. But at the same time, you did see me battle the final boss by myself. This entire game, everybody else has been carrying me, okay? My battle skills sucked. Right up until the end when they were decent. And then I was able to solo the final boss and rescue my friend. And I feel like that's kind of dumb. Another criticism I could level on it, but in a different way, I've seen other people mention it this way, is that this entire game feels like a tutorial, but with no payoff. Like, everything you need to know about this game, how it plays, and everything is all taught to you throughout the game, but then you beat the game, and that's when the tutorial's done. And, they're not wrong to really see it that way. I feel like that is indeed the case. There's just a lot of stuff you're unlocking, a lot of stuff you're learning. It never really gets to a point where, okay, you've learned everything, now go do these activities. It never really reaches that point until literally the end of the game. Now I can finally go do activities. At least I think I can. I still have all that stuff on my main island that I have yet to do.
Weird.
Yeah, I think that's about it as far as words I can spew into the camera.
Congratulations, you reviewed a game.
Thank you very much.